Hey guys, Miss White here with your weekly updates. All right, so hope you all enjoyed your spring break. Hopefully, you had a chance to relax somewhat. And now we're going back into school. This is the week of April 27th through May 1st. If you go onto the Google Classroom homepage, just like all the weeks before, the very first link here is this week's weekly agenda, and it will say WH2, World History 2, week of April 27th to May 1st. All right, so you click into that link and it'll look like this, as it always does. All right, you have two assignments due, one this week and one at the very start of next week. All right, so this week you do have another lecture worksheet due. So you'll have to look through my notes, and you will also have to look through my lecture video that I created to answer the questions there. This week we are focusing on battles in Europe during World War II. I was going to do all the battles this week until I realized that, as you can see, slides 27 through 71 just focus on Europe. So I went a little crazy, as hopefully is not a shock to you. So this week we are only focusing on Europe. There are some video links and information in these slides, I will warn you right now, that are graphic. Battles, obviously, that's where a lot of people die. World War II, I'm talking millions of people die in these battles. So it is graphic. Some pictures are quite graphic. There's a few speeches in there that aren't really, there's one that's kind of graphic. And then I put in the link for Saving Private Ryan, the D-Day scene, which y'all will see. And I warn you throughout the slideshows, if you can't handle graphic details or whatever, to just look away. But it's war, not going to sugarcoat it. So anyway, you guys will go through that and answer the questions. That will be due by this Wednesday, April 29th by 10 o'clock at night on the Google Classroom. All right. So I will give you guys a few days to work on that. Okay, that's due this Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I'm assigning you an essay. Yay, everyone's favorite essay. I know you miss writing them for me and I miss reading them. There's a little bit of sarcasm there, but not really. I genuinely do miss you guys. So your essay that I will assign to you this Thursday, there is the prompt there, as you can see for Thursday. You guys are going to write me a 2-page essay. Yes, 2 pages. Because 2 is better than 1, right? So y'all are going to compare. This is going to be a tough one. Y'all are going to compare what we are currently going through with the COVID-19 pandemic to the battles in Europe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Miss, how can you compare battles where millions of people die, to a pandemic, right? And I understand, obviously, they're not identical situations. One is definitely way more extreme than the other, right? But this is an essay that came to me when I was reading my book on Winston Churchill. Yes, I am reading a book on Churchill on my free time because why not? Love that guy. And it put into perspective for me that there are a lot of similarities between the Battle of Britain and the pandemic that we're currently living through, right? People are afraid to go out of their house, right? Stay home, stay safe. People are afraid to leave their house. And if they do leave their house, they're required social distancing. And when they go to the store, they can only buy like a package of toilet paper at a time, right? Rationing, which was a huge thing during the war in Europe, right? And so, no, we're not being bombed by Nazis, thank God. But there are still some similarities to be made. And that is your essay prompt. I want you to compare the two using real life examples, maybe something that you're personally going through, or something that you heard in the news, or God forbid you read on TikTok or Instagram or wherever y'all get your news from. I don't know. All right. And I want you to compare it to what you're going to learn this week with the battles in Europe. Again, I know it's a very loose comparison. Again, we're not being bombed by Nazis, thank goodness. But there are some similarities to be made, and that is your essay prompt. That essay prompt will be due next Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And that's Star Trek, isn't it? Anyway, that'll be due on Monday, May 4th, next Monday. So I'm going to give y'all an entire week to work on that essay. As I'm sure, this being your first week back from spring break, there's a lot happening. One other piece of information for you guys. Quarter 3 grades are due for us teachers by 11:59 p.m. on Friday, May 1st. Okay. So that means quarter three ends on Friday, May 1st, this Friday. All right. If you are missing any assignments from me from the remote learning forward, okay, I'm not going to consider looking at any assignment that was assigned in school. I'm not going to look at it. That's too far back. Any assignment from the remote learning forward, so 7 weeks ago, this is week 7 of this, guys. If you're missing any assignment, please turn it into me by this Thursday, April 30th. That way it gives me time to fix your grades and look at things. Do not flood my email on Friday. I don't like my grade, and can you bump it up? And I'm missing assignment from January. I'm not going to fix it. All right. So by this Thursday, I will look at any missing assignments. After that, I won't be. Okay. So again, you have a lecture assignment due on Wednesday of this week. You have an essay due next Monday. And grades close on Friday, May 1st. All right. If you have any questions, my office hours every day this week are from 11 to noon. You can email me any other time you want. I will try and respond as best I can, as fast as I can. Stay safe, guys. All right. Hopefully this ends soon. But mad love to you guys. I miss you all so very much. All right. Bye, guys.